Welcome, friend. Thank you so much for being here and joining me for the Bedtime Yin Yoga series. We will go ahead and do a few really chill, super gentle postures here tonight so that you can wind down and support your nervous system for a restful night's sleep. So I do recommend grabbing some blocks, a bolster or a couch cushion is what I'll be using, and then also a blanket. If you don't have those things, get creative, see what you can find around the house. The blanket will be super helpful though. Grab some pillows, whatever you can find. Meet back here when you're ready. And if you would like to use your blanket underneath your seat, you're welcome to tuck it just under your tailbone to help you sit up nice and tall. And we'll go ahead and get started. So closing down the eyes, rolling the shoulders down away from the ears. The arms are heavy by your side or in your lap. Just start to notice what's going on internally here. Releasing the monkey mind, the racing thoughts. Maybe you notice one pop up and you just take notice of it without judgment. Observe it and then let it go. If another one pops up, notice it, let it go. Just like you're letting go of a balloon and it floats away. Giving yourself that permission to release it for now. It will come back if it's important enough. Releasing all of your to-do lists. And give yourself permission for the next little while. Let this time be for just you. There's no one you need to please, nothing you need to figure out. Just unwind, be with yourself here and now. And we'll take a few physiological sighs together. We'll take a deep inhale through the nose with a short sip at the top, and then a deep, long exhale out through the mouth like a sigh. So when you're ready, inhale, short sip. Let's do 3 more. One more, deepest breath you've taken all day. Beautiful. Gently opening the eyes when you're ready. For our first pose, we will take our bolster here, or our couch cushion, and go ahead and bring it in front of you on your mat. We're going to take a supported child's pose here. So I like to bring my knees wide, but you're welcome to bring the knees together if that's better for you today. And we're just going to fold over this bolster and bring our head to the bolster as well. If you need to bring your arms beneath your head, or maybe you'd rather bring your arms alongside the body like so. You can also have your arms out in front of you, so play with it. Find what feels good. And And then just get heavy here. Let your belly inflate and relax with air as you inhale. If at any point you'd like to switch sides and bring your head to the opposite side, you can do so now. And if it feels good here, you can gently rock side to side. Maybe rolling out your third eye. And then slowly start to press your way back up. And we'll bring our bolster to the side. So coming onto your seat, we are going to be using all of our props for this next posture. So what you can do is I like to take 2 blocks, and I'll have one on the first level, one on the second level. You can also use the third level if you like. And we're going to bring this first block right at the base of our tailbone, and the second one stacked right above it. And then we're going to take our bolster or couch cushion, bring it right on top of those, so it's right next to you, or right behind you, rather. And we'll take our blanket, go ahead and unfold it all the way, And then we're gonna roll it up because we want it to be nice and long and skinny. So we're gonna roll it up just like so. Good. And then you can also use these last two blocks if you like. But first, let me show you how to use the blanket. So we're gonna bring our feet together, and your heels are about a foot to a foot and a half in front of you. They don't need to be super close. So bring them out in front, bring the blanket over top of the feet, and then you're gonna take each end and wrap it, tucking it under the legs like so. And that might be just enough support for your legs here. If you do need some additional support under the knees, you're welcome to use blocks under the knees. So you can play with that. And then you can roll your way back onto the bolster, bringing your arms to either side. Adjust anywhere that you need to. And get heavy here. Opening through the heart. Breathing into the belly. Let everything go. To feel the heartbeat in your chest, in the belly, in the wrists and ankles. Perhaps deepen your breath here. Turn your head one side to the other. And slowly tuck your chin to start sitting up here. You can unwrap your feet. Set that aside. And we'll go ahead and do one more posture. And we'll be doing legs up the wall. So, bringing your mat closer to the wall. And from here, we will sit super close to the wall. So your booty is nice and close to the wall. And then we're just going to bring our legs up as we lay down, like so. Might need to scoot around a little bit. And this is a great posture for relaxing, bringing all of the blood from the legs up to the heart, This helps reduce our blood pressure, and we gently start to wind down, maybe tucking the shoulders underneath you. Maybe your hands come to the belly or just out to the sides. Maybe closing the eyes here. Relaxing the jaw. Relaxing the eyebrows. Gently begin to point and flex the toes here. And when you're ready, we'll bring the legs wide if that feels good. Not straining or forcing, but letting gravity do the work. If you do need blocks, you can place them underneath the outer side of the legs here if it's a little too intense. Do 3 more deep breaths here. Use your hands, gently bringing your legs back together if they're not already there. And then we'll bring our feet together into butterfly position. Once again, we won't stay here for too long, but just allowing your legs to open. Bringing the legs back up the wall. Again, maybe point and flex the toes or roll out the ankles. And when you're ready, we'll bend both knees, bringing our knees into our chest, rolling onto one side. And we'll start to press our way back up. Go ahead and find a shavasana here, so take up space on your mat. Tuck the shoulders underneath you. If you would like to use your rolled up blanket under the knees, it's one of my favorites. And getting heavy here, getting comfy. It's worth taking the time to get extra comfortable. And we'll scan the body for any lingering tension here. Relaxing the face and jaw, the lips, the throat, the shoulders, the arms, the hips and legs. Feel the body sinking deeper into the earth with each exhale. And feel the body growing lighter with each inhale. Expanding and surrendering with each breath. Gently begin to bring your awareness back to the room. Feel the places where the floor meets the body and the body meets the floor. You can deepen your breath. Touch each finger to your thumb. Wiggle the toes. Turn your head one side to the other. And slowly bending at the knees, you can turn onto one side, using your arm as a pillow. Finding gratitude here for your body and your mind and all the miracles they perform without us even thinking about it. Finding gratitude for your breath and how it nourishes every cell in the body. Trillions of cells in every second. And finding gratitude for our Mother Earth and how she's always here to support us. another time, pressing up to a comfortable seat. Let's sit up nice and tall. The gaze can be heavy or the eyes closed. Reaching up through the crown of the head as if someone was pulling the top of your head with a string just slightly. Drawing the head and shoulders slightly back so that they're over the hips. Relaxing the knees. Relaxing the arms. Relax the face. And become the silent observer one last time. Thank you so much for joining me here today. It is such an honor and such a gift to share this practice with you. The light and the dark within me recognizes and honors that same light and dark within you. Sweet dreams tonight. I'll see you next time.